So welcome back to Mr. Lee Teaches channel. I'm Stuart Lee, and I'm introducing today a new series that I wanted to start. And really, I've been doing a lot of instructional videos showing you how to do this or that with educational technology for your classroom. And while a lot of you have found that useful, I felt like the conversation is incomplete. And so I want to start a new series. Hopefully I'm going to release them on Mondays. I know this one's coming out on a Friday, but I want to start talking about different things that don't lend themselves to how-to videos, like strategies to combat cheating in the classroom, which is a huge question that a lot of teachers ask me about. You know, when they're using Chromebooks or iPads or any kind of technology in the classroom, it's just another way that students can cheat. And because it's a new or quasi-new or sort of new technology or aspect to the classroom, a lot of teachers aren't readily able to combat cheating. And so, you know, talking about cheating, which will probably come up more than once in these videos, you know, is a big thing that made me think about this to begin with. But also, you know, converting your old stuff to new stuff. Easy ways to do that. Things, you know, there's no reason to get rid of all your old stuff, but a how-to video really would be too specific a lot of times to talk about converting your old into your new. Lesson plans, old to new. Worksheets, let's get away from worksheets. Let's talk about that. Why we shouldn't do worksheets anymore. You know, why it's not appropriate to ask a student a question that they could Google. Google doesn't like us using Google as a verb, but you know what I mean. Why should teachers adapt to this new way of teaching, to newer ideas, to technology type ideas? It's a good question. It's a valid question. You know, it's been working for me for years. Why should I adapt to this new system? Why should I not do what I've done for the last 15 years, last 5 years, last 30 years? Why do I need to start thinking in a different way? How to Techify. Techify is one of those words, one of those buzzwords right now. But how to Techify, good practice. Nobody should be asking you as a teacher to do anything that's not best practices. And best practices don't really change that much. That's why they're best practices. But we can tweak them to better utilize the technology tools that we have available to us nowadays. If you have Chromebooks in the classroom, if you have iPads in the classroom, you can Techify some of your best practices. And that's more of a conversational piece than it is a how-to. How do you keep up with the changing technology? That's a huge question that a lot of people, even people in my own position at my district, ask me all the time. How do you keep up with the changes? How do you know that this was released? And how do you know the update's coming for this? And how do you just know this stuff? How do you keep up? And that's a huge question, and that's one that's a long answer, but it's actually an easy answer. I'd love to do some Q&A type videos where maybe I can do like a live stream where people chat in and we ask questions and we kind of field them on the fly, or we do some kind of feedback in a video where I do the next video based off the feedback of this video, that sort of thing. Speaking of feedback, please, by all means, leave feedback. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you want to hear me talk about. Tell me you don't like to hear me talk, and I'll recommend a different channel for you to go watch on YouTube. But YouTube is another great way to reach the students and do stuff. So I will talk about how I got started doing these YouTube videos, how I can leverage YouTube in the classroom, how I did leverage YouTube when I was in the classroom for students to actively engage in learning and take ownership in the learning, which is really the biggest thing. Is this technology allows us to put the learning, put the ownership of learning back in the student's hands. And that just is crazy effective when the student is excited about what they're learning and the student is the one leading that learning process and is not just sit and get and, oh, I have to be in class, so I'm in class kind of deal. So that's the idea of this new series. I think I'm going to call it something like Instructional Monday or Instructional Strategies with Stu or something corny like that. I don't know. I'll get some of my teacher buddies to come up with some great name for this series. But please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I put out videos pretty much once a week. It's probably going to be going to twice a week now, so it will possibly behoove you to subscribe and be notified whenever I do release a new channel. And when you watch one of my videos, give me a like. It just helps the channel. It helps me know that I'm doing something for you, because that's, after all, what I am doing this YouTube thing for. I don't need to know this information. I already know it. I'm making this for the teachers out there who don't have the support or don't have enough support to really be as effective as possible with technology in the classroom. I'm extremely passionate about what I do for a living, and I hope I'm sharing good information with you, and that you take away from my videos something that you can use in the classroom the next day or the next week. Anytime I give a live presentation at a conference, I always tell them I give you lifetime tech support with any of my sessions, YouTube sessions included. You send me an email, comment, tweet me, Vox me. I'm gonna put my Voxer in the description of my videos from now on. Get in touch with me. I'm easy to get in touch with. I live with my cell phone, believe it or not. I'm sure you believe it. But get in touch with me. I will get back to you and I will help you as best I can. May not know you from Adam, but drop me a line, say hey, and I will do my best to give you whatever assistance you could possibly need. Again, I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate you coming by my channel, and I hope to see you again really soon.